mean, albums are always interesting because if you know the trajectory of it, you compare it to other records. So I think our perspective is always a little bit skewed because we go, oh, it's, you know, bigger than the last record, or it has more guitars. And if you're somebody that hasn't followed the band, I think when you come into this record, I think hear the band as refined as it's ever been. A lot of the record was recorded live in one room. The basis of the record is built on that. I mean, kind of recorded in an old school fashion.
To the point where literally, like, on the song Fire It Up, there's only one guitar, so when the solo happens, there's not anything else happening. You know what I mean? It's literally like 3 pieces.
This isn't just about autopilot. We have to really ask ourselves, how do we stay engaged? How do we stay excited? How do we stay fired up about the music? What we felt was that we wanted to, I don't know, just hit people a little bit harder from the first note of the record.
We talk a lot about the fact that we grew up listening to 50s and 60s rock and roll and Motown records. We also grew up listening to AC/DC, and that's just, you know, also part of who we are. And this record, for the first time, I think, really put the spotlight on that side of who we are. Usually it's in there somewhere. This time you just hear it. It's right there.
Picking singles is always hard because you can never fully represent an album with one song. But we felt like Get the Girl Back resonated with where the last album was. It was kind of the perfect bridge. And I think it accentuates the more Motown soulful qualities of the band that I think are some of the things that we are known for. And when we sit in a room and play, they come so naturally.
Yeah.
And I think it is the perfect invitation into this album. Kat Dennings and Nikki Reed, both we met over the last couple years, and we all had mutual, you know, we think you're awesome. Yeah, we think you're awesome, you know. And so we developed a friendship, and they were the perfect leading ladies for this video.
When Nikki and Kat came on set, first takes were just spot on, and it was one of those things where we went, well that was easy.
So the thing with, you know, us making a beer, it's something that this came about really naturally. I think there's a natural connection between drinking beer and watching live music. And so, I mean, it's natural for us as a band. You know, we're often partaking and getting to travel around and trying local beers and craft beers. And so we've been working on it for, gosh, a couple years.
Yeah.
And the combination of Mmmhops and The Hangover 3, the band turns 21 this year, the beer was finally ready, and it was just like, let's do it. Let's premiere the beer at the movie. It'll be great.
It started off as an idea that sounded fun, but you know, we're doing it, you know, properly. Like, we hope that we'll begin to push it out, and if people try it, they try it once, they're like, okay, yes, it's got a beer. I mean, really, Mmmhops, and they drink it, and they're like,
It's pretty good.
Crap, this is really good. And then they buy, and then you want to buy it again, and that it's genuinely the kind of beer that a beer snob can drink, or that somebody that's kind of not crazy, you know, a beerhead, they can still enjoy it. We wanted to be able to launch this album with a real sense of the whole world of fans, the community of fans that are talking to each other, that are connecting with each other, and let people know, okay, the tour dates are coming. This is the Anthem World Tour. Like, they, you know, all those shows, whatever we're doing in the U.S., we'll be, you know, trying to bring that to fans.